The reason you can sell anything you want now is because you landed. You have that landing, and now you can expand. If you try and expand day one, you're going to hate the business. You're going to burn out. You're going to stress out. You're going to say yes too much. It's the worst.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
So the other thing, Kobe, is we want to talk about marketing in general, sales, because something that is really frustrated and I see out there a lot in entrepreneurs. Yeah. So what advice do you have for those entrepreneurs?
Yeah, it's interesting because I have like three things in my mind. So I'll try and be brief with all of them so I can say them all, because I think it's really a mindset thing. So first of all is people look at marketing as an expense. And I can tell you from personal experience, we had around 60 clients at the time when COVID hit with our agency.
Wow, 60.
Yeah, we lost one.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Really? Now we lowered some of the investment on a handful of them because we knew, okay, hey, you have to hit payroll. But why did we keep all those clients? And this is the second point. When it comes down to it, if you look at it as an expense, you do not deserve to grow your business exponentially. Now you might get lucky and you might hit whatever. I don't care, because marketing is the lifeblood of sales, and sales is the lifeblood of your business. Okay. So like if you turn off, like you can't, that's like taking air away, right? Mm-hmm. You can't live without air, right? But like air, marketing is very unseen to a lot of clients. Now we worked with small businesses. So when you don't know how something works, or it seems like this magic or pie in the sky or whatever, it's very easy to let go, because it's like, I have no idea. It's like having a random subscription when you go through your expenses every month or every quarter. And like, I don't remember this business at all. Like I'm just canceling this subscription, right? Marketing should never feel like that. And so how do we not lose clients is because this is going to sound crazy, Harry, but I recommend this to everybody. Demystify the process. You are not special. The reason clients didn't think of our service as magic is because I explicitly told them not to. I said, everything I'm doing, you can do. Everything, right? Here's the problem. You don't have time to do it, and you don't have over 10,000 hours of mastery to do it well. Mm-hmm. I am not a marketing agency. I'm a time-saving agency. Do you want to save time to do what you need to do? Then you should not cut this, because that is cutting the legs off your business. Okay, we get that. The other thing is, when it comes down to it, if I'm not doing a good enough job, if you're not getting at least $2 for every dollar you invest with me, fire me. When you walk into the room and say these things, now you better deliver. Like if you say fire me and you don't get results,
then they should fire you. Because a lot of people promise and they don't deliver, right?
Yeah. And it's the other side of this too is, if you can say those confident statements, first of all, you don't sound desperate. Like pretty much any sale I've ever made, part of that talk track, and I don't even do it intentionally, I'm just being authentic, is I'm like, hey, this thing's available to you, take it or leave it. If you want it, great. If you don't, no worries. Now you know about it. In almost every case, they say yes, because I'm not being like, can you take my thing? Please take it. I hope you take it. I don't care. Of course I want the sale. But I don't want to strong arm somebody, convince somebody. Like that's why I hate high pressure sales. It's pointless, right? So you eliminate desperation, but the other side of it is if you think I'm insane, or you think I'm overconfident. Now keep in mind, I've had 1,100 clients in my career, so this isn't really confidence brewed from I'm confident so much as just life experience has shown me this. But anyways, the other side is if you're at the early stages, if you haven't served 1,100 clients and you're still in your first 100 or whatever, you're saying yes to pretty much anyone who's willing to pay you. And over 50% of those people are going to be terrible fits because you're desperate, right? This is the dollar running your life. You need to understand what is important and what is not. And that's where someone like me comes in, because it's hard to do on your own. I certainly made every mistake along the way with 1,100 clients.
And it's hard to say the client to know, and it's hard to find it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not trying to sound like way over the top here, but when you talk to over 1,000 people, you've talked to almost every personality under the sun in like a business to business environment, right? So like I've had clients swear to my face. I've had clients recommend me get fired. I've also never gotten a bad review because
Wow.
every single time I speak to this client, even if they're mad or having a bad day or whatever, I am always doing it from the logical point of view of, did I deliver exactly what I said? Did I deliver it in the time I promised to deliver it? Do I have the documentation and data to support that? Then it's fine. They're having a bad day, right? And so it's one of those things where it's like all of these experiences combined, you can do these day one. You just have to believe in what you provide. You don't have to have 1,100 clients to walk in there and say, I don't need your business if you don't believe in it. You
Mhm.
want to say that. If the client doesn't believe in it, don't hire that client.
100%. 100%. 100%. Because there are some clients, that if they're not the right fit, this is gonna be a nightmare. They will consume more time, more energy, more. They're not the right fit on the first place.
Yeah, saying
They.
yes too much is probably the biggest contributor for agencies not lasting over 3 years. Like you just said yes too much. You didn't know who you wanted to work with. And so anyone who said, I'll work with you, you said yes to. And it turns out they're terrible people. They're high maintenance and low payers, but they're not terrible because they're terrible. They're terrible because this whole, I don't know if anyone's picked up on this, but the whole time you and I have been talking, if you want to know how to keep clients, be clear, just clarity. That's all they want. Like results come after clarity, honestly. I've had campaigns that went terribly and I would still keep clients for 2 years, 3 years because I told them this isn't hitting my expectation. Here's what we're working on. Here's how we're trying to fix it. Here's blah, 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 blah.
100%.
And they would stay a customer because they trusted that I was doing my best. Right. But if you're just selling whatever and you say yes to whatever, and not only do you not have clarity in
You
your own
selling
life,
things that they are not, no, we deliver this and that without, explaining, be honest, that this is a testing process, that you're gonna put something out there that, we're gonna
hmm,
test it and we're gonna improve based on the result that the data provide, correct?
yeah, and just a final thing, you've mentioned a lot with Amazon as an example. They started with books and now they're obviously a behemoth and all that sort of stuff. It's just this concept I've learned recently called land and expand, right? I'm sure it's been around a long time, but you land on what you want to do. So what part of my five was like build the business around your life, not your life around the business. Land on what you're comfortable with, right? Now you'll make mistakes. I landed on I want to serve clients and then I got on 20 calls a week with clients and I hated it. So I had to make a change, right? But I landed on I control my schedule and I'm going to find a way to make money
Mm-hmm.
that suits my lifestyle to do that. And so from a business perspective, if you're trying to go from 0 to 1 million, land on what you do the best, right? And until you have 20, 30 customers, whatever, or if you're super high ticket, at least 10, then use their problems or their next issue or the next skill set you want to learn to expand.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason you can sell anything you want now is because you landed. You have that landing, and now you can expand. If you try and expand day one, you're going to hate the business. You're going to burn out. You're going to stress out. You're going to say yes too much. It's the worst, right? Speaking from experience. So, like, if you land, another way to say it is like the riches are in the niches. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think there's reason for that. But to me, just like land on what you like and care about and are good at.
Yeah, and this is interesting because uh, there are sometimes I'm telling you because the story that I told you when I opened the restaurant, yeah,
Yeah.
after 2 years, yeah, it was a total disaster, loss of 200,000 and 2 years of my life, yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
Monday to Sunday to this place. Yeah, I learned into this, but I was trying to do it to help my clients and things like that, but in the end of the day, it didn't work out. The numbers were not there. I didn't have enough clients just to fill a restaurant It was not the same like the school that, the school they go and learn every day. The restaurant they come and eat once a week. So I missed the calculation, but I realized, I learned in this business. I went through that. And after I closed it, what I realized is I had clarity what I didn't want. Yeah? I didn't want to be, and never in my life again, Monday to Sunday in a place that if I'm not there, it's gonna be difficult because we have to look after the clients, after the chef, after this, after that, and someone doesn't come to work all the time, so you have to do what whoever didn't come to work is supposed to do. And anyway, the point of the story is that as an entrepreneur is 100% what you said. You have to put yourself first and the business after. Yeah. I interviewed in this podcast one entrepreneur. It was 3 businesses, was making $1 million in each business, and the guy was vomiting blood. And he told me, Harry, you know what? I'm running this business. This business is not running me. And he took a flight and he went to Thailand. 1 year. I said, well done. And then guess what? When he came back, now he's fine. He's healthy and his business still around. You know what I mean? So sometimes when in the purpose to build our business, we lose ourselves. And if we are not mentally fit, the business literally can kill you. Because there's so many. I knew this because of my first business. I remember all my clients want to talk to me. And I'm like, these people are crazy. If they talk to me, they're going to kill me. When I'm going to sleep, there are too many.
Yeah, exactly.
No, want to speak with Harry. Everybody wants to speak with Harry. I said, why? I'm telling to my manager, why they want to speak with me? It's because they want, I don't know, to pay less for the room. They want to leave early. I mean, a lot of things that they knew that Harry was on charge, and they speak with Harry. I can accommodate them and say, but I can't physically talk to them. I can't. Otherwise, I'll spend the whole day on the phone, and I don't sleep. There is, and I'm thinking these people are going to literally kill me. They don't care. They just want to talk to me, and they don't care about anything. I'm on the other side. Said the people are going to kill me like that. So the whole point is that you have to design processes and systems around, because otherwise, it's exactly what you said, Colby. When you burn out, all these negative emotions, that because you're tired, because you're working hard, it can become, this negative emotion can become physical pain. You can end up with, cancer, heart attacks, you name it. Otherwise, what's the whole point to be in the business in the first place? Yeah. So I'm glad that you're helping, this product that you offer to the marketing agency. I think it's brilliant because it will bring them back to life. What's the purpose? Why you do the business in the first place? In my property business, I remember the first one day I arrived to the office and my team the girls told me, Harry, go home, we don't need you, we can run this business without you. That's why I was so bored opening restaurants and doing things. The business was operated by itself. The team was doing it. They didn't need me. I'm like, do you need paper in the photocopy? And they said, no, go home. We can get our own paper in the photocopy. Go home. So the whole point is that's how you build the business in the first place, right? To give people freedom, and it's a lot of people. I resonate with you because I've been there as well. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. We all been there. Yeah. In the 20 calls, 30 calls every day, trying to offer the product and burn out and end up exhausted, until you achieve, So
follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.